Imagine sitting in your first job interview, heart pounding, and your interviewer asks, "Why should I hire you?" What do you say? Today, I'll give you the exact playbook plus a sample answer you can steal. Right here, everyone. I'm Raj, and welcome back to Growth Gateway, the channel that turns big career questions into simple, actionable steps. And if you are new here, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a growth hack. Now, why do interviewer ask this question? Which question? Why should I hire you? And this is one of the top questions that every interviewer will ask if you are a fresher, even for experienced guy. Right now, why do they ask this question? Right now, there are four mindset, I would say, or four reasons why an interviewer asks this question. Number one, value check, meaning they want proof you understand the role and can add value, right? Number two, a risk filter. Now they have a question in their mind because hiring is expensive, right? They're looking for a reason not to regret the decision that they are making it now, right? Number three, self-awareness test, meaning can you articulate your strength clearly and confidently, right? And number four, differentiation, right? Now everyone has similar degree, right? Everyone has done similar kind of project, similar kind of internship, right? Now the question separates the prepared from the average. You got me? Right? And that's the reason. Now, these are the four main reasons why an interviewer will always ask you, why should I hire you? Right? So it's less about bragging and more about connecting the dots between their problems and your potential, how you gonna be a fit for this particular role. Right? Now, let us understand the mindset of the interviewer, right? So these are four reasons, ideally. All right. Now, every interviewer will have a different set of mind, right? So let us understand what interviewer mindset is, right? Now, picture the interviewer's inner monologue, meaning he would have a certain questions in. So what we could articulate here, right? Can this fresher learn quickly? Right. So when I'm hiring somebody as a fresher, I would definitely need to understand whether he can grab, the process, grab the knowledge, skills quickly, and start giving productive hours. Right. Then we would also have in the mind, will they fit in my team's culture? Right. So every organization at an organizational level, there is a culture. Narrowing down, team would have a separate culture. Now, if I'm leading a team, I would definitely need somebody who would adapt to us, who would understand the culture of my team, who would work along with us. Right? So this is very, very important for a hiring manager to know, will they fit into their team's culture? Right? Then, can I trust them with clients or deadline? Right now, a lot of technical roles is required to communicate with client. It's required to work on deadlines. Right now, can I trust this guy? Whether he'd be able to communicate with client properly, whether he'd be able to meet the deadlines, whether he'd be able to do the task in a proper way, right? So these are certain kind of questions in the mind. So we call it as an interviewer mindset. Right now, if your answer, like when you provide your answer, if this answer calms those worries, you are halfway hired, right? Now, how do we structure the answer of why should I hire you, right? Now, there is a 4-step answer structure in the HIRE framework. So this is my framework, H-I-R-E framework, right? HIRE. So H stands for highlight role needs. Like quote one key requirement from the JD. Now, before you go to the interview, You actually look at the JD, job description, what they're looking for, right? Now, quote one key requirement from the JD. Now, your JD mentions the strong data skills. For an example, all right? Now, I stand for illustrate your proof. Share project, internship, or any kind of coursework that you have given, that you have completed, right? So, for an example, quantify improves turnaround by 20%, right? That's something you have done in your past, right? In your college internship, or maybe in some of the college project, right? So you always need to illustrate the proof. R stands for relate the soft skills. Show your attitude, adaptability, teamwork, right? Those are the words which will definitely help you and at your interview. E stands for express, future fit, letting them know that you are having a long-term goal. Link long-term growth with the company's vision. Simple hire framework, right? Now, what to reflect? Right now in skills, you will reflect your technicals and transferable skills, right? Then evidence, which is basically your illustrate your proof, which is basically the evidence. In this evidence, what you will show? You will show small wins that you have achieved in your college, university, in your academics, right? Any kind of volunteer work that you have done. So all the stuff that you're going to showcase. Now, attitude. What attitude you will show? Curiosity, resilience, coachability. This is very, very important. All right. Now, alignment. How you align with company's value, with company's mission, with the company's and the team's culture. Right. Put these four in your answer, and you will sound like a problem solver, not just a job seeker. And this is very, very important. Right. Now, I'm going to give you a sample answer for, let's say, a data analytic role, for an example, right? I'm going to give you a sample answer. You can steal this answer, write it down, draft your own answer, and then you are good to go. So this is how we start. Now, if the interviewer asks you, why should I hire you? You give a smile and you acknowledge the question first. Why should you hire me? Because the role calls for data-driven problem solving and clear client communication. All right. Now, during my final year project, I led a team of 3 that automated survey analysis in Python, cutting reporting time by 20%. That experience taught me stakeholder communication and quick iteration skills, which your analytic team relies on. I love turning raw numbers into insight, and I'm known for picking up tools as well. I earned Google Analytic certification in 6 weeks, and I'm excited to bring that energy here, learn from the best, and contribute to your upcoming product launch dashboards. You smile. See, now in this answer, you are covering all the 4 aspects in the framework that we have discussed. Highlight, illustrate, relate, and express. Skills, evidence, attitude, alignment. Right? You have that in this answer. I'm going to put this answer in the description. You can copy it, tweak basis on your job role. If you want to add anything else, you can do it, but just make sure that you are falling under this framework. Sounds good? Now, I matched their needs as well. You see, right? What they need, right? And I proved with my numbers. I have showed my soft skills and ended with a future value as well. And that's the way how you answer. All right. So that's a formula. If you find this helpful, smash that like button, share it with a friend who's freaking out about interviews, and let me know in the comments what question you want me to tackle next. Until then, keep learning, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next video on Growth Gateway. Bye bye. Take care.